Hello and welcome to the MCQ lecture series. In today's class, we are going to start with MCQs with respect to chapter 5 from the TYBA Economics General paper. So let's get started. In today's class, we are going to look at the multiple choice questions with respect to the theory propounded by Rosenstein-Rodin, popularly called as the big push theory. So let's get started. The first question is, according to Rosenstein-Rodin, dash program is needed in the form of high minimum amount of investment to overcome the obstacles of development. Whether it is a balanced program is needed in the form of high minimum amount of investment, or B, structured program is needed in the form of high minimum amount of investment, or C, planned program is needed in the form of high minimum amount of investment, or D, large comprehensive program is needed in the form of high minimum amount of investment to overcome the obstacles of development. So here the answer to the first question is option D, large comprehensive. That means according to Rosenstein-Rodin, large comprehensive program is needed in the form of high minimum amount of investment to overcome the obstacles of development. So here option D is the correct answer. I hope the question is clear. Let us now move to the next one. The Rosenstein-Rodin theory suggests that a dash is required in the form of investment to launch a country or economy successfully on the path of development. So according to the Rosenstein-Rodin theory, what is required in the form of investment to launch an economy successfully on the path of development? Whether it is A, unbalanced investment is required, whether it is B, balanced investment is required, whether it is C, big push of investment is required, or D, none of the above. So here, according to the Rosenstein-Rodin theory, big push of investment is required to launch a country or economy successfully on the path of development. So here the correct answer is option C, big push of investment is required to launch a country or economy successfully on the path of economic development. So I hope this question is clear. Let us now move to the next one. The big push approach of Rosenstein-Rodin distinguishes between dash different kinds of indivisibilities and external economies. How many different types of or different kinds of indivisibilities and externalities the Rosenstein-Rodin's big push theory distinguishes between? Whether it is A1, B2, C3, or D4. So here the correct answer is the big push approach of Rosenstein-Rodin distinguishes between three different kinds of indivisibilities and external economies. The next question is in relation to the same. So I hope this question is clear. Let us move to the next one. The indivisibilities and external economies suggested by Rosenstein-Rodin are what? And the underlying options are A, indivisibility of production function, B, indivisibility of demand, C, indivisibility of supply of savings, and last is all of the above. So here the indivisibilities and external economies suggested by Rosenstein-Rodin are three, and they are denoted by the first three options. That means indivisibility of supply of savings, indivisibility of production function, as well as indivisibility of demand, and hence option D, all of the above, is the correct answer to this question. I hope the question is clear. Let us move to the next one. According to Rosenstein-Rodin, indivisibility of inputs, outputs, or processes leads to what? Indivisibility of inputs, outputs, or processes leads to A, decreasing returns, B, constant returns, C, increasing returns, or D, none of the above. So here, according to the Rosenstein-Rodin, indivisibility of processes, inputs, and outputs leads to C, increasing returns, and therefore option C is the correct answer to this question. I hope the question is clear. Let us now move to the next one. The next one is Rosenstein-Rodin regards dash as the most important instance of indivisibility and hence of external economy on supply side. So Rosenstein-Rodin regards A, social outreach as the most important instance of indivisibility, B, social science as the most important instance of indivisibility, C, social overhead as the most important instance of indivisibility, or D, none of the above. So here the correct answer is, according to the Rosenstein-Roden theory, they regard social overhead as the most important instance of indivisibility and hence of the external economy on supply side. So option C, social overhead, is the correct answer to this question. I hope the question is clear. Let us now move to the next one. The services of social overhead capital comprises of dash basic industries. The services of social overhead capital comprises of which basic industries, whether it is A, power, B, transportation, C, communication, or D, all of the above. So here the services of social overhead capital comprises of all these three industries, that means power, transportation and communication, and therefore option D, all of the above, is the correct answer to this question. I hope it is clear. Let us now move to the next one. The social overhead capital is characterized by dash indivisibilities. It is characterized by which indivisibilities, whether it is A, irreversible in time, that means social overhead capital is irreversible in time. Second is has minimum durability. C, has long gestation periods, and D, all of the above. So here the social overhead capital is characterized by all of the above indivisibilities, that means irreversible in time, it has minimum durability as well as long gestation periods, and therefore option D, all of the above, is the correct answer to this question. Irreversible in time, has minimum durability and long gestation periods. I hope this is clear. Let us now move to the next one. The next one is the points of criticism of big push theory are what? Here we are looking at the points of criticisms, and the underlying options are: ignores inflationary pressure, that means a big push of investment will create more money in the economy, hence leading to inflation, that is ignored. The second is the administrative difficulties in order to give that big push of investment, that is also ignored. C, neglects investment in agriculture sector, because for countries like India per se, agricultural sector plays a very important role, and it neglects, the big push theory neglects the role of or the investment in agriculture sector, and D is all of the above. So here the points of criticism of the big push theory are denoted by A, B and C, that means ignores inflationary pressure, did not talk about investment in agricultural sector, and also did not talk about the administrative difficulties which will arise out of that pushing of big investment. So here option D, all of the above, is the correct answer to this question. I hope it is clear. Let us now move to the next question, which again talks about the limitations or weaknesses, and this is the last question in this segment. The weaknesses of the Rosenstein-Roden model are dash, and the underlying options are A, it ignores the institutional difficulties, not an historical fact according to Professor Hagen, that means Professor Hagen says that big push is not an historical fact. Option C is big push is not necessary for economic development. It is not necessary that you give big push and then only you can put an economy on the path of economic development. Small investments per se can also help. So that is the third point, and last is all of the above. So here all these 3 points talk about the weaknesses of the Rosenstein-Roden model or big push theory. That means big push is not required for economic development or not really necessary for economic development. Second, big push is not a historical fact according to Professor Hagen, and this big push theory also ignores the institutional difficulties that will arise if at all you want to give big push to an economy to make sure that it launch it on the progress or path of development per se. Here again option D is the correct answer to this question. I hope the questions associated with the Rosenstein-Roden theory or big push theory are pretty much clear. Please stay tuned for more. Thank you.